Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with the next update for my deck of panning. This project was created by Emilynmax here on YouTube. I will have her link down below as well as the collaborative playlist with everyone else who is participating. Basically this project consists of a deck of cards and a game board. I won't go any more into the details of this project because I have repeated them so many times and both Emily and I have a really in-depth intro videos if you want to see more of the rules. But I'm going to go through the projects I've been working on over the past month and let you know where I am. But before jumping into any of that, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. Let's jump into the video. So we're going to start with the first product that has been in the longest, and that is this one right here, which is the About Face Light Lock Stick in the shade Frenzy. I rolled this one in 5 months ago. It's been forever since I rolled this one in. I rolled it in for a cream product slash something only on one thing from the brand because I rolled two products in at the same time and both of them kind of correlated to both prompts. So yeah, you can pick whichever. I never really specified which one was for which prompt, but my goal with this one was to use it 15 times and it's been very slow moving. Like I said, it's now been in for 5 months. At the last update I used this one 8 times, so I had 7 more uses to go, and in the past month I actually reached for this one 6 times. That's the highest I reached for it since it rolled in, and honestly you can't even tell because it's still like a little bit raised over the packaging. But I have 14 uses in total at the moment and honestly I'm happy with that. I have decided to roll this one out. I only have 1 more use left to go and I might use this one tomorrow or sometime this week just to get that 15th use, but I just do not want to have this in a project for 1 more month, so I'm gonna roll this one out. Like I said, I am shy of 1 use, but I'm definitely gonna use it 1 more time before I put it away. I just want to roll something else in to replace this. I am also filming this, by the way, on the 19th, so technically if I use it tomorrow morning I will still use it 15 times before the project goes up. So that is the first product. The next product that I have is my Hourglass Ambient Lightning Edge Ghost Palette. I rolled this one in for an expensive product and my goal for this one was 100 uses all throughout. So basically if I used this one 5 times and then this one twice, that would be 7 uses and so on. So whatever kind of use I got out of this palette, I wanted 100 in total. So with this one, at the last update I had 74 uses on it in total and my goal, like I said, was 100, so I had 26 uses to go and I'm happy to say that I did reach that goal. Basically I spread it out 12 uses here, 12 uses here, so 12 uses on each of those powders. I usually mix them, and then the last 2 uses is in this bronzer right here. So those were the last 26 uses and I'm happy to say that this one will be rolling out and I will be replacing this product as well. Then the next prompt, we rolled in something neglected, something you don't reach for enough, I think, something like that. Collecting cobwebs, that was it. And I decided to roll in my liquid lipsticks. I actually rolled in all of my liquid lipsticks and I just want to reach for all of them at least once. At the last update I had reached for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of my liquid lipsticks and I had quite a few left to go. However, I'm happy to say that I have actually reached for all of them. I'm wearing 2 today. I'm wearing the one I'm wearing on my lips, which is Bauhaus, I believe, from KVD, and I'm also wearing one as an eyeliner, which you probably won't be able to see because it's quite a burgundy shade and it blends in with my eye makeup quite nicely. Also my lashes cover it a bit, but that one was the shade Saturday from Colourpop. So that means I have now reached for all of my liquid lipsticks, and the ones I reached for this past month was KVD, A Go-Go, Berlin, Bauhaus, Roxy, LUV and Echo. Then I also reached for Sephora Collection 22, 25, 29 and 108. And then my one and only Colourpop is Saturday, which is the one I'm wearing today. We have Loyalist and Romantic from Maybelline. And then lastly Teddy from NYX. So those were all of the ones that I reached for in the past month, but I have reached for all of them, and again I will be replacing that prompt at the end of the video. So the last 2 prompts we rolled in were both rolled in last month, and the first one I rolled in is my Birthstone, which is Citrine, and I rolled in this eyeshadow right here from Cleona. It's in the shade Embellishment and it looks like this. I feel like this is the perfect shade for Citrine because it has that kind of goldeny, greeny, sandy kind of yellow color to it. My goal is actually to reach for it 15 times and so far I have reached for it 5 and this is where it is today. So not much use on this one, but I'm happy to say I have 5 uses on it. Hopefully in that rate I can roll this out latest in 2 months time, but I'm going to try to reach it for it 10 additional times, and next month I can roll it out next update. But honestly, I love this eyeshadow a lot, so it's nice to reach for, and I'm not too fussed about getting it out next month. We'll see how it goes. So that is the next product, and again I'm very excited to keep on working on this one. The last prompt that I rolled in was a gift, and I decided to roll in an eyeshadow palette that I got gifted from my friend Martina. She gifted a lot of makeup to me recently, and what I decided to roll in was my Dreamy palette from Nabla. This one looks like this, and it's a neutral kind of peachy goldy leaning palette, and it has some kind of more mauve tones as well. It's quite a versatile palette, to be honest, and my goal with this one was to reach for it, no pan left behind, and I'm happy to say that I have reached my goal on this one. I did reach for all of the shadows in here. I think it took me 2 or 3 looks to finish this palette, and I didn't really like it. It was fun to play around with the Nabla formula. I never tried a Nabla palette before. All I've had from Nabla was 2 singles. But yeah, it was really fun to play around with this one, but I will now put it back into my drawers. So that actually means I will be replacing 4 out of the 5 prompts. The only thing that will be staying in the project is my Cleona eyeshadow. The rest will be replaced. So I do have my deck of cards next to me, so I'll go ahead and shuffle the deck and we can pick out the new cards. So I have shuffled the deck. We're gonna cut it one last time on camera, and we will go ahead and pick 5 new cards, and the first one is going to be this one here, which is club 6 of clubs, and 6 of clubs is no pan left behind. Okay, I love that kind of stuff. I love doing no pan left behind on my projects, as you can tell, so I'm really excited about that one. Then the second one is going to be Ace of clubs, and black ace is focus. What does focus mean? I think, if I remember correctly, focus is like something that reflects my planning goals. Okay, so it's something that reflects my planning goals for the end of the year, so I will have to check what I want to focus on, but that will be the next one. The third prompt is going to be 7 of hearts, and 7 of hearts is vacation travel. Perfect, because we're in summer, so that's the perfect prompt right now. The next one is going to be 2 of hearts, and 2 of hearts represents another project. Okay, I'll have to have a think about that one, but we'll see what that could be. And then I believe the last prompt is going to be 2 of diamonds, and 2 of diamonds is cream. Okay, that's a bit funny, because I was going to think about rolling something in for partners in cream for my representative different project, but we'll have to rethink that. But those are the 5 prompts. I will go ahead and pick my products, and I will be right back. So I'm back and I've chosen my products. I don't quite remember every order that I pull things in, but I will go through them in the order I can remember. So first up, we rolled no pan left behind, and I decided to roll a palette in. That's kind of the easiest thing, and I think that's kind of what no pan left behind usually focuses on. And the palette that I've chosen is one that is perfect for summer. I decided to go with my Natasha Denona bronze palette. This one looks like this. I got this one in November for my birthday. So I'm excited to play around with this during the summertime. It is actually a palette I haven't reached for yet this year, and I do really want to focus on this one in summer. And I mean, obviously at least use no pan left behind, but also ideally use it more. So that is the first one I'm rolling in, and I think this is going to be quite an easy goal to hit in the next month. So for represent a different project, originally I was thinking about rolling in some project level up, because it is my own project and I love that project a lot. But I did want to kind of explore different projects, so I decided to go with pan in every palette, which I'm not quite sure exactly who started. I will put it on screen because I'm not sure, but I decided to roll in this palette right here, which is my Kaleidos Futurism 7 palette, Sashimi City. This one is relatively new. I have reached for this palette, but I haven't gotten any pans in this palette yet, so I feel like this is a good contender. I haven't decided which shade I will go for. I think I most likely will go for this gold shimmer here or the pink shimmer, so one of the shimmer shades, which is either Penthouse, which is the lighter shimmer, or Pink Ginger, so one of those two. Honestly, I think it's mostly going to be this one, I reckon, but we'll see how I go. I think for now, though, I'm going to choose Penthouse to focus on. But hopefully next update I can have a pan in this palette, and I will for sure let you know what I decided to focus on. For cream, I decided to roll in a blush, a cream blush that is very new to my collection, because again I got it from my friend. And what I decided to go for is my LYS Beauty Higher Standard satin matte cream blush in Confidence, and this one looks like this. It's quite a rosy mauve tone, but it looks quite nice in summer. I feel like this one makes you look really like almost tanned and blushed at the same time, so that's why I kind of decided to roll this one in. Since I'm already planning 2 different blushes plus a Franken blush, I will only put 15 uses on this one because I don't want to overwhelm myself, but I do want to get some more use out of it, so that is going to be the next product. So then for focus, I was right in that it is kind of going back to your panning goals for the year and just picking something to help you reach those. And one of my goals for this year is actually to finish 20 eyeshadows, which I think I'm going to be very unlikely to do because I've only finished I think it's 3 eyeshadows at the moment, or 4. So not very many, but you know, I think towards the end of the year I will definitely go through them quicker, but not as quick as I wanted. But in order to focus on that a bit more, I'm gonna put in an eyeshadow that I'm very close to finishing, and that is actually my eyeshadow from MAC in Omega. I have repressed it. I did include this in a repressing video a while back, but I repressed it into this tiny pan right here, like just for perspective. Like this is obviously this eyeshadow pan, and this is a regular like 26mm pan, so it's very tiny, and I already have pan on this one too, plus it's very thin. But with this eyeshadow, I used this one in my eyebrows, and it is the perfect eyebrow match for me. But I did Franken and eyeshadow to use in my brows for my Panda palette, so I've been using that one instead of this one. But I think rolling this one into this project, I will focus on this one and hopefully get it out relatively soon, because I think it's only going to take like maybe 1 or max 2 months of dedicated use to get this one out. So that is going to be my goal, is to finish this eyeshadow, and hopefully it won't take too long. Then the last product that I'm rolling in is another cream product actually, but this one is rolling in mainly for focus of summer, which is the Prompt, which is basically a holiday or vacation. And I decided to go with my Milk Makeup bronzer stick. I don't know what they actually call, what they call, matte bronzer stick, and this one is in the shade Baked, which is the most common shade. But I got this one as well recently, again from my friend, and I have reached for this one a bit, but I haven't reached for it as much as I wanted to ideally. So what I have decided to do is roll this one in for a usage goal of, I'm panning a Franken bronzer, so maybe not too high, but also you know what, I do want to get some good use out of this one, so I'm going to put in a usage goal of, I was going to say 50, but that's very high. Let's do 30. It's still a high number, but not as crazy as 50. So 30 uses on that one before I can roll it out. And those are all the products that I'm going to work on. This was a bit of a refresh for me because I only had 1 prompt staying in, but I really hope you enjoyed this update. Make sure to check out Emily as well as the playlist linked down below, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys!